take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back to pass. It's Mayava. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. He gets loose. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Mayava. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Pressure is coming. As a fourth down stop, the offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Testing the right side here. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Looking to pass. It's Maeva. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And now the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll run it here. 1st down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Maeva. He's going to take a shot down the left side. A the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, USC 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looks to the left, and it's complete. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Team with field position. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Maeva. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And the Trojans will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. In the red area, it's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Maeva. Fires it to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. It's a draw to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return. This defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quick completion to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Scanning the field, it's Maeva. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in, outside the 10, and still running. All the way to the end zone, they couldn't catch him. Touchdown, USC.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. They'll bring them down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's more. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they enter.
Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. What a sag by the senior. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made by the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback looks to his right. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And to keeper. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And completion makes it second and short. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Mayava. He fires downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojan.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 28.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have had a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Perry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. No way to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score. Clemson 49, USC.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Past the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
This pass is on target. Caught. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Pass complete on a crosser. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Looking deep for late game heroics. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that in this football game to slow him down.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.